I am Joe, President Joe Biden. That was a hell of a speech, man. It really was. But did you mean any of it? Truth. Lies. Who wrote that speech for you, Joe? Because we know you didn't come up with it. Because you use words in there that you ain't never used before. But anyway, 46th president, President Joe Biden. You are my president. And you are all of our presidents. So anybody out there, whether you Democrat, Republican, he's your president. So President Trump is no longer your president. So stop saying it. The way this country works, we have a democracy. And a democracy, every 4 years, we elect a new president. Now, I'm one of many. I don't believe that Joe Biden won this election fair and square. There's too much evidence out there that the courts don't want to hear. Now, I'm saying this because I actually watched. I stayed up till almost 2 o'clock in the morning until they shut the polls down on election night. And I watched Trump's lead just steady get higher and higher and higher. And then Pennsylvania, Georgia, Michigan, Missouri, all these states, shut the poll down. We're done for the night. All right? So that means no more counting. And I'm going to keep bringing up Pennsylvania, but just for the simple fact that the lead was so high in Pennsylvania for Trump. 760,000 votes when I went to sleep. When they shut down the polls, when they shut down counting, President Trump had a 760,000 vote lead over Joe Biden. And I got up the next morning, getting ready to go to work. And I turned everything on. I got on the computer and I was looking at, the votes and everything. And I said, what in the hell? How was Trump winning by 760,000 votes? Now, this ain't something I heard about on TV. This is what I seen for myself. 760,000 vote lead gone overnight. And by 9, 10, 11 o'clock the next morning when they started back counting, Joe Biden had done caught them 760 and passed them by another 70,000 votes. That's 730,000 votes that he got, that Joe Biden got. That means Trump would have had not one vote Trump should have got. And then Biden should have got 730,000 to get to that point. And we all know that's a lie. We all know that's wrong. So I'm going based on Joe Biden, president. Forgive me, people. President Joe Biden's remarks. I just got through watching the inauguration. Joe Biden, President Joe Biden. I just don't want to roll off my tongue. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to learn to, because for the next 4 years, President Joe Biden is my president. I didn't vote for him, but he's my president. So I call on everyone who watches this video to share this particular video. You don't have to subscribe. You don't have to like. Just share it. Because here's what I ask as an American, and 74 million other people are asking the same thing. Just let the Supreme Court review all this evidence. Okay. All right, just review it. Look at it. And if the Supreme Court says, no, this is all lies, then hey, so be it. It was all a lie. Then we know Trump was lying, Giuliani was lying. We all know. But that's all we're asking. That's all 74 million Americans are asking. It's just to look at the evidence. Look at the proof that they say they have. Y'all didn't even want to look at it. The Supreme Court, when Texas filed a lawsuit against them other states, the Supreme Court turned that shit down. That's your job. under the Constitution tells us that when states have a conflict with each other, it's the Supreme Court's job to review the evidence, look into it, and make a decision. The Supreme Court did not do their job. The Supreme Court broke the Constitution. The United States Constitution. The Supreme Court did not do their job. And I'm talking to, yes, conservative Supreme Court judges and Democrat. I'm talking to all of you. Y'all did not do your job. That was your job to say, okay, there's a dispute between a state and another state. That's our job to review it. Let's review it. They didn't even want to look into it because they knew that if they did, it was going to prove Trump right, that this election was stolen. Now, do I know for a fact? No, because we ain't seen no evidence. But Joe Biden, like I said, just got through saying that as a country, we need to come together, unity, to make this country strong. And I agree 100%. So, I got a couple things I want to say that I'm going to ask. And I hope this video gets shared. And I hope that somebody up there sees this video, because I can make the video and I can send it to them. They're not going to look at it. They're going to throw it out. But I call on our Supreme Court to, and it's not just me, 74 million other people agree with me, to look at the evidence and say, okay, there's some merit here, you know. We're going to look into it, and if we find anything going on, then at least we know that Trump was telling us the truth. That way, because all we've heard is the mainstream media saying Trump's been lying, that all this shit's been going on that really ain't been going on. Just review the evidence. Just in 2016, Hillary Clinton said the same thing that Trump's saying. The election was stolen. The election was fraud. But y'all didn't ban damn Hillary Clinton from Twitter. Y'all didn't sit here and say that she was lying. Y'all actually looked into it. FBI, GBI, the damn Supreme Court, all y'all looked into it and found no credible evidence. That's all we're asking. 74 million Americans are asking to just at least look into it. See if it's credible. If it is, great. Then we know, 74 million people know that our votes did not count. But if there is no evidence, if they say no, this is just crap. This is made up shit. Listen to the people's testimonies. Bring them in front of the courtroom and say, I solemnly swear to say the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help me God. And if they get caught lying, lock their asses up. But we got people that have sworn, that will swear under oath that what they're saying is true. Just look into the evidence, people. But I want to congratulate President Joe Biden on becoming the 46th President of the United States. I want to congratulate Miss VP, Vice President Kamala Harris. And I'm not going to sit here and call her the first black South Asian Vice President. You can't be black and South Asian. I don't call myself European American. So, but anyway, I want to congratulate her on becoming the first female, because she is a female, the first female Vice President of the United States. You will go down in the history books, as being the first female president of the United States. I mean, Vice President, I'm sorry. I had a little thing in the back of my mind thinking about Hillary Clinton, because that was another thing I want to talk about. Did anybody notice that President Obama and his wife, all the presidents came down, everybody come down holding hands, and Bill and Hillary, they just come down just like, I think Hillary's still holding a grudge over Mr. Clinton, Mr. President Clinton, for you know what. And then lying to Congress, lying to the court, that he did not have sexual relations with that woman. I wish I can get away with it. I bet a lot of men out there wish they can actually use that statement to get away with having an affair. And I don't think Hillary, she ain't let that go. So anyway, that got off the point. But anyway, let's just all get together. Let's come up with some type of paper to say, hey, we want y'all, because by law, y'all are required to do the work of the people. And almost half the population of this country want this evidence to be shown. We want you to look at this evidence. Y'all work for us. So do your job. Do your job. You done broke the law and broke the Constitution already by the Supreme Court not looking into Texas's lawsuit against them 3 or 4 states. Y'all were supposed to do that. Read the Constitution, clearly says it. So just do your job. Make us feel better about this election, because I'm telling you people, this ain't over. Do y'all really think that Joe Biden's speech up there was going to calm us down? Was going to make us think that everything's okay? No. You 10 Republicans that voted to impeach Trump, all you, every one of you senators, House members that impeached Trump should be in jail, prison. Y'all broke the law. Y'all did not follow the Constitution. Y'all didn't look at no evidence. Y'all didn't ask nobody nothing. Y'all impeached a man in 7 days. That's got to be the quickest impeachment trial in history. So this is just something people need to think about. Don't back down. Our democracy, in all honesty, is under attack, but it's not under attack by conservatives. It's not under attack by Republicans. It's not under attack by white people, white supremacists, terrorists. It's not under attack by none of us. It's under attack by the Democratic Party. The Democratic Party has been doing what they've been doing for years. They know damn good and well that this election was set up, the machines. Now, I ain't seen the evidence, but at least look at it. But they say that they took 2 of them poll machines from Dominion and put equal amount of ballots of Joe Biden and Trump into this machine, and when it spit out the results, 75% of them was for Joe Biden. Now, we're just supposed to believe that wasn't true because y'all said it, because the mainstream media said it wasn't true, when nobody's even looked at this evidence. The GBI, the FBI, the Supreme Court, nobody has done nothing. The Intelligence Committee, nothing. So just do your job. That's all we're asking. So people, share this video. Let's get our voices back out there. I know YouTube and Twitter and Facebook is probably going to want to try to take this shit down. Keep sharing it. Keep sharing it. And maybe, just maybe, one day our government will actually do the job that the Constitution requires them to do. Now, Joe Biden just swore under oath to defend and uphold the Constitution of the United States of America from all enemies, foreign and domestic. Now, foreign enemies don't necessarily mean white conservatives. Foreign enemies don't mean this. Domestic enemies don't necessarily mean white conservatives. It means everybody. Yeah, I know y'all probably, well, he said foreign enemies, white conservatives. You know what? There are people in foreign lands that are white and that are conservative. So that's why I said it. But anyway, there's people in this country, and many of you are in Congress, that are domestic terrorists, domestic enemies. Y'all sit here and talk about all them people up there at the Capitol being terrorists and being trying to destroy our democracy. Well, just prove us wrong. That's all we was asking. That's all them people up there was asking you to do, was to look at the evidence. Prove us wrong. Tell us that what we was being told was a lie, not just what the mainstream media is saying it was a lie. Do your job. Thanks for watching my video if you made it this far. If you like my video, give me a big thumbs up. If not, big thumbs down. Either way, it doesn't matter. If you want to subscribe to my channel, that would be great. If you don't, no skin off my back. This is not how I make my money. I'm a business owner. So I just make these videos because I think people, you need to start using common sense. I actually got into a conversation with a guy the other day that kept telling me that most educated people leaned more toward the left than the right. And I'm thinking to myself, just because you got an education does not make you smart. And he just kept arguing and arguing and arguing. But he knows in the long run what I'm saying was true. Some of the most educated people in the world are idiots. Clearly, we see this every day on TV. The mainstream media, them people have an education, and they are just straight up idiots. So anyway, y'all have a good day. Hopefully 2021 will be a great year for you. Just be safe out there. And people, stop with this violence. Whether it's black people, white people, Asian, Black Lives Matter, Antifa, conservatives, there's no need for that. There's no need for it. Not right now anyway, but there's no need for it. Now, one of these years, I believe there's going to be some bad shit going on. But right now, there's no need for it. Please stop the violence. There's no need. Y'all have a great day. God bless. We're out.